Hi, I'm Jason Smart and I'm in Chisinau, capital of Moldova. Moldova is sandwiched between Ukraine and Romania. It's one of the poorest countries in Europe and it's least visited, with hardly any other tourists. I should have all the sights to myself. But what is there to see? Well, there's a big cathedral in the centre of the city, plus a few government buildings, and then there are some parks and statues. So let's go and see the sights of Europe's least visited capital city. So the street's not very busy in Chisinau, but I'm hoping to see quite a lot of things. And there it is, the monument of the occupation of German fascists. So during Soviet times, Moldova was doing all right for itself with its subsidies and industrial input, but then with the collapse of the Soviet Union in the early 1990s, it went to hell for Moldova. The economy collapsed, the people became really, really poor, and only now it's starting to come out from that. Just along here is my next port of call. Look at this. So this is the Moldovan Orthodox Cathedral, and it's called the KOTOVSKY Monastery. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Okay, it's Sunday today, so there's a lot of people around. So just walking back into the centre, but noticing an excellent little statue there, maybe linked to Moldovan wine, which is famous here. But the Moldovan wine industry is not doing too well at the moment. It used to export the vast majority of its wines to Russia, but they've banned the import of Moldovan wine. This hotel behind me, the Hotel Cosmos, is where I stayed 13 years ago. 13 years ago it cost 39 euros a night, and now it's 25 euros a night. What is going on? And this is just over the road. I remember this is under construction when I last came. And I remember this, the monument of GRIGORY KOTOVSKY, standing proud outside Cosmos. Just come across another monument to the victims of deportation during communism, and just behind it, a fabulous building. Let's see what that is. So it's a train station. Looks wonderful. Love that arch. So if you want to go to Moscow, Bucharest or St. Petersburg, that's where you can get your trains from. And if you're wondering what a train looks like in Moldova, there it is. What a clean train station, spotless. So I'm just heading now into the proper city centre. I'm heading actually to a central market, but because it's Sunday, I don't know whether it's going to be open. So the Moldovan flag is almost like the Romanian one, except for this in the middle, which looks amazing. Is that a cow? Just walking through a Moldovan underpass. Some nice pictures. And I think I found the start of the central market. Do you want some sunglasses? 100 lei, 5 quid. They're the products. It's an absolutely huge market, and it's packed. I didn't think it'd be open on a Sunday. I was wrong. So just passing the National Theatre here, but I'm going to head to this, what looks like a flea market. So I just bought myself a magnet. Look at that. I'm going to buy some traditional Moldovan clothing. Come to this flea market. So this behind me is the mighty Parliament building. During World War II it was almost completely destroyed, but it was rebuilt using photographs on the original plans. So this building behind me is known as Organ Hall. It was originally a state bank and then it became a concert hall. So this is the Triumphal Arch, built to commemorate victory over the Ottomans. I know it's hard to see them, there's some bells up there that were made from the melted down Ottoman cannons. So now I'm just heading down towards the cathedral and its bell tower. So as is the case with a lot of the buildings in downtown Chisinau, most of it was destroyed in the Second World War, not only by bombing but also by a huge earthquake. And this bell tower was blown up by a group of communists in the 1960s. So when the Soviets came, they completely gutted the inside of that cathedral, got rid of all the frescoes and everything, made it completely bare, and they turned it into an exhibition centre. So I've just come here to look at that statue of Stefan the Great. Some demonstration. So Stefan the Great was a 15th century king of Moldova who allegedly practiced human sacrifice on his gypsy slaves. Don't know whether that's true or not, but apart from that, he was a great political leader and a great military campaigner, and he fought off the Ottomans. So the park just behind the statue is quite nice. Dry fountains and lots of statues and fetching bandstands and strange sculptures. So yeah, Moldova is not as bad as people make out. There's actually a fair bit to see and it's completely safe, wandering around. No one's giving me any hassle at all. So this is the National Opera and Ballet Centre. You can still see some of the Stalinist murals there. So now just taking an aimless wander, see what I can come across. Like that building there. Look at that. And this one. So yeah, I think Chisinau gets bad press. That's unwarranted. It's got loads of beautiful buildings. Everyone's really friendly. There's lots of things to see. I think people should come here. It should be on people's lists of capitals in Europe to visit. And a nice church. So I found the entrance to this gorgeous cathedral. So it looks like the protests moved on to the presidential office. I wish I could read the signs and find out what they're campaigning about, but I think I spotted the word transgender. Who knows? But I'm heading now to something called the Water Tower. I've no idea what it is, what's there, but I've read it's one of the top sites of Chisinau. Whoa, this is weird to walk on. It's like an optical illusion. Maybe it's just me. I'm guessing this is it, the water tower. But is it open? Thwarted. So all I can do instead is just walk around it. What a shame. Right, just across the road though, luckily there's a park, so let's have a look. There's always something calming about being near a large body of water, I think. Prime effort to lift this metal bench and toss it into the lake. And now for the long hour's walk back to the hotel, which begins with these steps. Should we have a look in a Moldovan supermarket? Milk products are popular, if that's what it is. How much does beer cost? So 15, about 75 pence. And a cheap bottle of wine, 65, so about £3.20. Here we are. Nice, Moldovan wine is nice. So there you are. I hope you enjoyed my video of Chisinau, where I've seen monuments, golden domes, statues, presidential palaces, busy streets, and even shashlik flavoured crisps. So get yourself on a plane and come to Moldova. I'm Jason Smart, and if you've liked this travel video, please click subscribe.